Okay, let's get started. Okay, it's Monday, July 26, 2021, 9 a.m. Wilson County Commissioners Court is now in session. We'll have the opening prayer by Joel Sosa, a youth pastor at Life Church, and also our exterminator. Joel.
Thank you so much, God. Thank you for all these people who are just willing to serve. And Lord, I just pray for wisdom today. You said that if we need wisdom to ask, and we will receive it. And so, Lord, we trust in that today, that you will just guide us and bless these people, Lord, as they hash out these plans. God, give us grace, Lord, most of all. We need your empowering grace. Lead us, guide us. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you, Joel. Okay. Moving to agenda item number 3, public comments. We have none. Okay, agenda item number 4, certificates of completion and awards. Okay, we have Criminal Justice Information Services Security Awareness Training. This is to certify that Judy Fleming has successfully completed the Level 3 Security Awareness Certification, July the 13th, 2021. That's it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Moving to agenda item number 5, Paul Fall, Commissioner, Precinct 2, discuss and take action on not accepting any new county roads.
Judge, this is something we've been discussing for a while, and I'd like to see us move forward in trying to not accept any more roads in the county that developers and put it off on the HOA or the developer to maintain these roads. Right now, we got more roads than we can handle. I know other counties have done this, have gone this way. I'm not saying make it effective today, but we need to look into this and go forward and try not to accept any more roads in the county. I know you were looking at trying to do something.
Yes, I have looked into lots of different things, and one of them brought to my attention was a PID. Okay, a PID is working good in Medina County. I've also got information that a PID is not working well in Burnett County. So, and it's two different deals, because I think Burnett County their developments are like ours, acreage. Okay, what's in Medina County is smaller lots, more compact. When you've got the same size subdivision that we'd have 100 homes in, they'll have 500 homes in. Or if we'd have 200 homes in, they'd have 800 to 1,000 homes. But it's something, and I have contacted Medina County, and I've contacted an attorney that specializes in PIDs, and he will meet with us. What we'll have to do is we'll have to designate a day, and because I'd like all commissioners to be there. Okay, remind me when I get through with this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, I'd like all commissioners to be there. So I've got a list of days that I can be available in the afternoon after 3 o'clock. And I'm going to pass it out to y'all. And if y'all see which days it work, and I would like to get 3 days that we can, here you go, 3 days that we can send to them, or they can pick out one of those days and send it back to us. So I'm like you, I want to stop the bleeding. We're way behind on how we can keep up with our roads, but I don't think we need to rush into it without figuring out what we're going to do. Because
What's a PID?
a PID,
You said a PID, yeah.
public,
I think it's Property Improvement District.
what is it?
Property
Improvement District.
improvement.
Public Improvement District. And it's organized similar to, I don't know what you could call it, because it's similar to a homeowners association, but it's similar to a road district, but they don't charge a tax, it's an assessment. And that's a lot of reason I'd like to meet with some of this commissioner from Medina County and this attorney, where they can explain everything to us. So, and another deal is, if we do decide to go with this, let's set a date somewhere, okay? Once we decide what we're gonna do, let's set a date. This is the date that, then, because here's the thing, if we stopped accepting county roads and we don't have some kind of a good plan, there goes development in Wilson County. So we've gotta have everything, and we don't wanna stop that, but we've gotta have everything in a row where we can go forward with that and still have development in Wilson County.
I think our development will still be there, Judge, regardless. I mean, and the growth is still coming. I don't see it stopping. I know in Medina
If
County,
it's not done right, even if the development's here, there's gonna be problems later on.
and
And that, I don't wanna throw this on the commissioner's court in the future.
I just know
I'm
that
having,
probably 50% of the counties in the state of Texas have gone this way. That we found out at the conference. A lot of the counties, the rural counties, basically, have gone this way. And I know more and more are looking into it.
well, we're looking into it, but like I said, I don't wanna go into it because if we've got something good and solid, if a PID's gonna be the thing, the direction that we need to go, then that's the thing. A homeowners association, we've got probably 200 subdivisions in Wilson County, and I don't know how many active homeowners associations we have.
Probably about half,
Uh,
the newer ones.
I'm gonna say about 2 or 3
Yeah, that are really active.
that are really active, and and they're not that
The newer ones.
active.
The ones in the last 5 to 10 years have been real active. The old ones, no, but all the new ones are.
Not my precinct.
I have seen very little.
The
Activity.
developers usually,
I mean, every now and then they'll have a meeting if they have something that they want to discuss. And
I know,
I
like,
don't know how active they are at collecting their homeowners' fees and dues.
that's up to them, I mean.
Yeah, that's up to them, but then again, if you put the responsibility of them to collect their homeowners' dues and fees, and then, okay, you're gonna use that to pave roads, that's gonna be a whole different situation. So this is something, yes, I'm for moving forward with it, but I want to be sure we do it right when we do it.
What about the 3rd or the 4th?
If y'all, like I said, y'all mark 3 days that y'all can, out of those, if y'all can, that y'all can all get together with and have a meeting. And we're gonna have to post that day also, because we're all gonna be here. And it's gonna be in the afternoon after 3 o'clock. So if y'all would, mark those. Did y'all wanna take any action this morning, or just, let's meet and then see what we're gonna do?
I could do either second, third, or fourth.
The 3rd or 4th?
Be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, I think I can too. I need to double check, but
Okay, well, get them to me after lunch or something,
Okay.
and I can get back with them this afternoon,
Okay.
okay?
So do we need a motion to table this for the moment, or
I guess,
to
or
move
let's
forward?
see.
motion to move forward with investigation of the possibility of doing
We can do that, take a motion on pursuing an avenue to, not to accept county roads. But if we just don't take action, we can put it back on the agenda later on.
I'll make a motion, we just table this till we look into meeting with the,
Motion by Commissioner Files.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Perdola, that we table this until we get more information. Is there any more discussion? All in
Aye.
Favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, so it's tabled. Okay, agenda item number 6, Richard L. Jackson County Judge, discuss and take action on Wilson County American Rescue Plan Committee recommendation. And you get the floor, Michelle. Or does, Carmen, did you have, because you're the one that wrote the recommendation.
Yeah, and Three of the committee members are here this morning.
Yes.
Carmen and David Crosco in the back, and Ken.
See, David slipped in.
Good morning. So we've had 3 committee meetings with the American Rescue Plan Committee for Wilson County. We finally made some headway this last committee meeting, and the committee would like to recommend to the court to move forward with investigating and costing and spacing out layouts for emergency management priorities, which would include a new building, but perhaps the jail renovations, some communications phases, and then as well as renovations for the show barn to kind of be repurposed, or not repurposed, but kind of act as a staging and mobility center for emergencies. So that's why we're here today, is to ask your permission to move forward with costing those phases out. It would be in phases, and spacing layouts as well, so that the cost and spacing can be taken back to the committee and determine whether or not it's even feasible with the amount of money it's gonna cost, or whatnot to move forward. And then, of course, bring that back to you all to take final action.
So,
And if there's any committee members that want to say anything.
so this will get us started.
Yeah, so basically, we're asking you to take action on moving forward with getting quotes and getting someone down here to talk with the necessary people to get all the necessary equipment and renovations for the jail, the emergency management building, and
Okay.
possibly the show barn.
Now, weren't we just, in the committee, didn't we just vote to move forward with item 1, which was emergency management?
Yeah, we were
building?
we had consolidated it all into one so that we could phase it out and we could determine, because all of it was determined to be part of that emergency management realm.
Yeah, so let me expand on what Michelle said. So basically, we've assessed the needs, or the committee has assessed the needs of the county. And one of the big input items that they actually brought to the table, the community members, was that in their conversations with the public, that they would like to see us do things that we would regularly have to pay for with tax money. And this would help them by us not having to use tax money to pay for these things. So as we prioritized the items that were on the list, emergency management was one of those key items where we found that we're lacking facilities. Our communications network is failing, and we needed improvements, particularly in those 2 areas. And then also, there are several items in the jail where they had issues of quarantining inmates and being able to isolate those folks that they needed to isolate. And so the behind the recommendation is to get an architect to help us with space planning to determine the size of that building and come up with a preliminary cost estimate. The sheriff is going to work with the former, what was the actual contractor, right, Sheriff? Yeah, that built the jail, that's familiar with all the construction, to get a recommendation to him on how things, or what improvements and changes need to be made to make the jail more effective in a quarantine type environment.
Okay. Can you put that in form of a motion?
Yes, I will. I'll make a motion to authorize hiring an architect to assist us with space planning and a preliminary cost estimate for the Emergency Operations Center. Maybe I probably need to make 2 or 3. We'll do them one at a time.
Lump them all into one, Eva, or do we need to separate
What are
them
the
all?
rest of the motions?
Well, one will be for the jail, and then the other one would be for the communication system.
I think the recommendation, though, is that we're asking the court to allow us, to give us the approval to move forward with the research on the costs for emergency operations, emergency management operations.
Okay. Well, then I make a motion for the court to authorize the committee to proceed forward with obtaining cost estimates for the Emergency Operations Center, communications, and jail.
And the repairs, improvements to the jail that are needed, that are mandated by the jail standards? Okay.
I'll
Okay.
second- I'll second the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Martin, and we'll probably have to get together and write that, Eva. And second by Commissioner Perdola, that we move forward with getting cost estimates and that for the emergency management building and
Jail
emergency operation and jail.
and the radio system.
And what?
And the radio system.
And the radio system, okay. Is there any more discussion?
You want to look, maybe looking at your crossings?
Well, I think Michelle's got something where we can maybe get some money on the bridges, or is that in this same?
That's not in this motion that we've got.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not in the motion. But it was brought up to the committee, and the idea was to look at how much the emergency management, endeavor was going to cost, bring it back to you all to decide on that, and then with whatever was left over, then we would prioritize out.
Yeah, Commissioner Perdola, I won't call it, they seem like restrictions. There's some limited uses, it appears, and I know we had a couple of questions that Michelle's got to go and get answered because the wording was, you can make road repairs for storm and sewer.
Stormwater management and sewer
Sewer.
management. Any road repairs associated with doing improvements on roadways for stormwater management and sewer would, in fact, be eligible under the American Rescue Plan.
But-
But that has to align with the Clean Water Act, the goals of the Clean Water Act.
So it might be, the example I use is it might cost you $10,000 to put in a culvert, but then you got to spend $10,000 on water quality improvement, and maybe that's not what we have to, or would be willing to do. So we've got a little bit more research to do in finding out. The final rule, I guess, actually is supposed to be.
I've been checking daily. The final rule was supposed to be, or comments were supposed to cease on the 16th of July. So hopefully in the next week or so, we'll have an actual final rule that we can use to decipher all the unknowns.
And probably, hopefully, an appropriate guidance document, too. So,
Okay.
Okay. Got a motion and a second. Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, what I didn't do is put it on the record this while ago was Commissioner Precinct 4, Larry Wiley, is absent. So now it's on the record. Okay, agenda item number 7, Richard L. Jackson County Judge, Michelle Mora, Grants Manager, discuss and authorize the county auditor to issue the purchase order for the 3rd Precinct 2 truck purchase from the Tex VEMP grant.
So this is just, this is the other truck that did not make it in with the other trucks for all of you commissioners. They finally gave us, TCEQ finally gave us a executed contract last Tuesday, and we're just needing the county auditor to issue the purchase order in order to get that order moving forward.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Fowle, second by Commissioner Martin. It will be moved forward with the purchase order. Is there any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay, so there's truck number 3. For you.
No, yeah, for you.
Okay, agenda item number 8, Richard L. Jackson County Judge, Brenda L. Trevino County Auditor, Christina Moots, Interim County Treasurer. Discuss and take action on Wilson County's 2021 investment policy as presented by the county auditor and the county treasurer. Okay, which one of y'all gets the floor?
I'll give it to Christina. I just
Okay.
want, she's gonna pass it out to you guys. And I have sent this and had it reviewed by our external auditor, and it has been properly reviewed and okayed to present to court. This is one of the things that will clear up one of our deficiencies on our external audit because we didn't have one in 2020. So this is going to be 2021. We will present a new one in 2022 at the same time next year.
Yes, and I do have it, I know everybody got the email, so you do have that. This is Eva's. I will have the attachment, I apologize, it's on the back, I just noticed, for everybody to sign before the end of the court, for everybody to approve if it's approved, but here's the copy then to give to Eva. Don't have any questions.
This is for all of us to share?
I don't,
And no, I apologize, I could have presented a copy for everybody, and I just thought I emailed it, that's my fault. Yeah,
no, we're good.
that's what I think, so.
Okay. Do we have more copies?
Yeah. Yes, I do apologize.
She didn't print anymore,
I
Judge.
didn't print, since I emailed them,
We
I
got a
was
printer right in
thinking,
there.
so that's my.
In case everybody wants to read it or look through it.
I mean, I looked at it already, so. Y'all want to look at it, or?
I think we ought to.
I just didn't want y'all looking over my shoulder trying to read at the same time I was. If we have questions or anything. Did y'all all decide on the second, third, and fourth?
That's fine with me.
Fine with me.
I think so. I need to look at my calendar,
Okay.
just to make sure. That's next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I don't think I have anything, but I need to double check. I'll go look right after court.
Okay.
Will that work for you, Judge?
It'll work for me. That's the reason I looked on my calendar, anything after 3 o'clock on any of those days.
Now, that's meeting with the Medina County
Yes,
Commissioner,
with, well, one commissioner and then
attorney.
an attorney that's very versed in the PID. He's the one that they use.
And where would we meet, Judge?
What's that?
Where would we meet here?
Here.
What's the, can I ask the name of the attorney?
What's that?
Can I ask the name of the attorney, do you know?
Clay Benford? No.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sorry about that.
Thank you.
Gil? For anybody that has any questions, I know you've reviewed it and I've looked at it.
I mean, it all looks pretty straightforward to me. It's got all the code citations and if the outside auditor approved it or reviewed it and said it looks good, then that's who we really need to make sure is happy.
That's exactly why I sent it to her.
Anybody have any questions to the treasurer or the auditor?
I'll make a motion to approve Wilson County's 2021 investment policy as presented by the county auditor and county treasurer.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Martin, second by Commissioner Fowle. that we accept the investment policy for the, let's see, okay.
And the page is coming on its way right now. as we speak. Sorry.
What's that?
The page to sign, everything's in that is coming in.
Okay. Okay. Anybody have any questions? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay, so we have a newly agreed upon investment policy. Okay, agenda item number 9, Richard L. Jackson, County Judge, Don P. Burnett, County Tax Assessor Collector, discuss and take action on updating the text DMV, the annual county fees. Were you able to get them? Get the fees? Okay, I got the document, it doesn't even have a place to sign, is what was brought to me, so.
I have not spoken to her.
I have got
I don't know.
no information from. Give her a call and see if she knows what the fees that she can put in there, and like I said, there's not even a signature spot on that. What's that? I asked to get it filled in and nobody got it.
Well, it said it's due by, September 1st, so it's like, we can put it on the next,
Well, I mean, he's got,
July, yeah.
may not exceed, and I don't know what ours are now. Do we okay what we've got now? Or do we put $10? What does she want to put in there? And this one may not exceed $1.50, and then this one may not exceed $10, but. What's that?
I sent her a message. Or you want to skip it and see if she calls back?
Okay. Motion to table this, because we don't have to.
You could
Yeah,
just
what-
go on to the next one and table it.
You see- Okay, let's just come back to this later. We can move along to agenda item 10. Gary Martin, Commissioner Precinct 1, discuss and take action on the steps to place no-through truck traffic signs on county roads 103, 107, 108, and 112. The steps include posting a notice of a public hearing in the paper, conducting a public hearing, and taking a final vote. Commissioner Martin.
Yeah, I was contacted by several of the constituents that are out in that area. I think we all know we have a challenge with the sand plant that is out there, and instead of sticking to the primary roads, they're cutting through on the county roads, speeding and other things. But at any rate, they've requested that we make those roads no-through trucks. And so in my memo to the court, I recommend that the following roads be designated for no-through trucks. County Road 103 from a point approximately 2,400 feet north of State Highway 97, west to FM 2505. County Road 107 from FM 536 to FM 2579. County Road 112 from its intersection with County Road 107 to County Road 108, and from County Road 108 from its intersection with County Road 112 to FM 2579. So I'll make a motion to take the steps necessary to place no-through truck traffic signs on County Roads 103, 107, 108, and 112.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Martin, second by Commissioner Perdola. I have a question on these. Okay, these are the roads that would be going to the sand plant?
Well, there are the roads that are around it that they're cutting through to get to 536, 2579, or whatever direction they're going. Some of them come out and go down 97, but a lot of them, for whatever, some reason, seem to be going north. And so they're cutting through the county roads instead of taking 2505 to 536 to 2579. It is a little bit shorter, but they're,
Okay, I was just curious, they were coming off of 536, coming in the back way?
sometimes, yeah.
But I know the road, I don't think it was ever designated anything, but coming off of 97 West, right there at 103, from there to the property line is what I was under the understanding they were going to use for their entrance.
Yes, and that's why it says it's from that point where 103 turns and goes towards 2505, that's where it'll start. From 103 to the entrance of the plant, that has
Do
to.
they ever drive that road? I don't know if I could make it
No,
a
but
four-wheel
I'm
drive.
fixing to put base on it, so,
Oh, okay, y'all are going to get it fixed up, because at one
Yes.
time it was little trails.
yep.
Okay. Do we got a motion by Commissioner Run and a second? Okay.
Yes.
Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. I guess you can get your public hearing going and
Right.
get it posted, all that. Okay, agenda item number 11, Leanne Hoshek, EMC. 11A, naming a private lane in Precinct 1, Seal Lane. Review and approve.
And there's a couple more there too, Judge.
Okay, I guess we can do them all at one, or we can do, okay, and then also in Precinct 1, Antonio Lane. If it's in a different precinct, do we need to wait and have another?
It's precinct 2.
Oh, it's Precinct 2?
Precinct two.
Okay.
Was it Cooper Lane? Two, not 3.
Old easements and families splitting up property off these old easements.
So we're gonna have people moving in, back in here where there's,
Yes, and
Yep.
it's in a situation where it's pretty far off a public road. And by doing the road naming of that easement, it'll help with emergency response.
okay.
And the 911 addressing. Make a motion to approve Seal Lane and Antonio Lane in Precinct 1 for private road names.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Martin, by Commissioner Perdola, that we name these two lanes that are designated Seal Lane and Antonio Lane. Is there any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, that passes. Now we're going to 11A with Precinct 2, Sakula Lane. And it's off of County Road 220.
28.
Is there already people that have residence off of some of these lots you see back there? Make a motion, Paul?
I'll make a motion, Judge.
Motion by Commissioner Fowles, second by Commissioner Perdola, that we name the lane off of County Road 228, Sakula Lane. Is there any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, so now we have a new Sakula Lane. Okay, we're going to 11B, discuss and take action on updates to Wilson County subdivision and development rules and regulations.
And that was put on the agenda and was dependent on what y'all decided on the earlier item about whether or not to accept roads. So that way, if I needed to do updates to the subdivision regulations because of that, I would have permission to get started with working on that. But so it's up to y'all if you want to
I guess we can
We'll just table that.
it for
Table
now,
that.
or- Okay.
I'll make a motion, we table that too.
Motion by Commissioner Fowles,
Second.
second by Commissioner Martin. We table the possible updates to the subdivision development rules and regulations. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, so we've done that. Okay. Moving right along, we haven't got any info.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. She said that you presented as is, and there is no.
Do what?
To present it as is.
Avery, you're.
As is, there's no numbers on there.
Sure, no, all you have to do is accept it, and that's all you have to let them know, is that the committee accepts it.
Okay.
But it's,
Commissioner's court.
but it's blank, it doesn't have any fees on it.
Mm.
As long as it's the same fees as the previous years, that's what she said, that they do every year. If there are no changes to the fees, she doesn't, go with it.
Okay. It doesn't show that we're not above, and I'm sure we're not, what the maximum is. I don't like the idea of not having a number on here. Can you ask her to send us the numbers?
Okay.
I have not seen that, so I don't know if the numbers, if we need to increase or decrease.
that?
I don't know.
No, just get the numbers that are actually what we're charging now. And
Resolution for the investment policy.
okay,
So she says none of these are collected. The child safety fees and then the transportation are not collected. It's only the $10 road and bridge fee. It's the same one.
that's the only fee that we charge?
She does the same one every single year. All this is accepted as a formality on Commissioner's Court. If there are no changes to the,
I understand that, but I just wanted to be sure. I wanted to see the numbers on the
Yeah,
lines.
she says-
So we collect one of those?
Judge, can we, since this is not due till September 1st, can we put this on the next court agenda so I have time to review it?
Sounds good to me. I'd like to see the
Yeah.
numbers, because I know we charge all those others too. They're-
let me just text her, y'all are gonna table it.
Yeah, because it's not due till the 1st, so we can put it on the August 9th agenda.
I'll make a motion, Judge, we table item number 9.
Okay. Who got the second?
Either way.
Okay, motion by Commissioner Fowle, second by Commissioner Martin. We table item number 9 until we get the actual numbers on the contract. Is there any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Okay. Okay, here we go again. Agenda item number 12, Christina Moots, Interim County Treasurer, Financial Report.
All right, today I have for you copies, December and January, of my monthly reports. See, of course, the first page lists everything. The second page will go into our accounts that we have. Obviously, what's beginning with all their credits and debits and what's ending at the end of the month.
What's the date? Is this 2000 and?
December of 2020, December 31st, 2020, as well as January 31st, 2021, is what's being handed out and reported today. Moving on then to the second, or excuse me, third page from December, you'll see what we have as far as owed for our construction, then our lease purchases, as far as the equipment. Our outstanding debt is all listed on that page. Then the third one is our quarterly financial investment report that we
Yes.
receive quarterly, where we have invested money previous, I believe, a few years back, I apologize for the dates. But that's listing what we have with them invested. And then following with that last page is with our new software FI, it will show you within the funds of the debits and the credits. And so what your ending balance is of the month. I will keep in mind with the conversion, some of those numbers might change just due to receiving in different areas and having to change that. But those are the same pages that are attached in January as well.
Just a note on page 3, the first sentence, that should not be $8,500. There's some zeros missing.
Oh, I do apologize about that. I know it's supposed to be a comment there.
Yeah,
Okay,
8.5.
yes. But I do, oh, period.
But the numbers are correct. No, I think you just, there's some zeros missing.
Okay, this taxable income is like from the collection facility?
Yes.
Okay,
So we file yes, on the 20th of every month, we file with the state comptroller to pay the sales tax on that, as well as the phone cards that are purchased at the commissary for the jail.
okay.
Yes, yeah, it's taken
We have to
in.
pay tax on those too?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have separate one?
I
Do I need to
yes.
tear
If
this
you
one
want-
off?
No, go ahead and take that and sign that, and I can give you yours if you want to pass those on to Eva once
Okay.
they're approved.
Pass the whole thing or just the cover sheet?
The whole thing, because then they have to be uplifted. or,
Okay.
loaded on the website.
Okay,
And you have, I have yours right here. I'll trade it to you.
okay.
I'll make a motion to approve the treasurer's reports for the month ending December 31st, 2020, and January 31st, 2021.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Martin, second by Commissioner Perdola. We accept the financial reports for December and January. Is there any more questions or additions or anything? Is all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, so we're getting close.
So please keep in mind, those numbers are reflective of
What's
6
that?
months ago, so
Oh.
they have all significantly changed since then, so.
Okay, moving along to agenda item number, agenda item 13, Jalen T. Botiford, Human Resource General Specialist. Payroll and personnel changes.
So Ralph Lerma was hired as a road hand for precinct 4, making $16.50 per hour, $34,320 annually, effective August 9th. Josh Longoria resigned from his position as a part-time library clerk, effective July 9th. Riley Mitchell-Gamber resigned from his position as a corrections officer for the Sheriff's Department, effective July 14th. Greg Heisel resigned from his position as a maintenance supervisor, effective July 14th. Garrett Hardwick was terminated from his position as a corrections officer with the Sheriff's Department, effective July 15th. Ashley Daywood resigned from her position as a corrections officer with the Sheriff's Department, effective July 15th. Kelly Trevino was terminated from his position as a corrections officer with the Sheriff's Department, effective July 16th. Annabella Cantu will be resigning from her position as a part-time extension clerk with the Ag Extension Office, effective July 26th. And Valerie Nash will be resigning from her position as a part-time veteran service officer, effective July 29th. Easy enough.
Nothing, no changes, no line item changes? Thank you. Okay, moving right along to agenda item number 14, Brenda L. Trevino, County Auditor. Bill,
Yes.
you have a report?
No,
Okay.
bills total $152,331.21. Light pocketbook today, so.
Better than usual, right?
Yeah, exactly. Nothing really out of the ordinary in this group that I noted. And Commissioner, you were asking about your legal, about the payment or paying off, so I reached out, I'm waiting for our outside auditor to call me back, because I don't think that we have to do a budget amendment, I think I can just code the invoice to your fund balance, but I want to verify that that's the way, but that's why we didn't put it in budget.
Okay.
As soon as she gets back with me.
get all your maintainers going?
Yes, I did. We're just
I
waiting to
assume
see.
Larry did, because we got bills on a couple,
Yes.
one of them anyway.
I think we got bills on all four, but we're waiting to see if tax gonna cover any of that for us.
Yeah, we sent them to the adjusters. And we're just waiting to see. Hopefully
Question on, okay, when TxDOT gets us material. do we-
TechStop gives us the material?
Yes, they do it periodically. Do we use as an expense
No.
to go pick it up? We don't? Okay.
We never know when it gets picked up.
I mean, we just go, take our trucks and loaders and go get it.
It winds up being expense through fuel and labor.
Yeah. I think that's why the auditor wanted us to kind of inventory those stockpiles at the end of each year. I'll make a motion to approve the bills.
Second?
Motion by Commissioner Martin, second by Commissioner Prodola, we approve the bills. Is there any more questions, additions, deletions, anything like that? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? So we have paid the bills.
So did they want us to inventory those piles from TxDOT or not? Since they're not costing us?
They recommended, well, the outside auditors recommended that every precinct has an accurate inventory of all of your materials, whatever that looks like. So we probably need to come up with a plan. But you all have to be on the same page as how that's gonna look in terms of keeping track of materials purchased, received, donated, and how much is used, because we don't track that in the auditor's office. So that would have to be something that each one of you either hire somebody or do it yourself, or.
Well, I think what she said was if we got it like every October 1 or sometime at the end, just do it once a year. I think that's all she was looking for, wasn't it? If I
We
remember
can
right?
go back and read it, but it's got to be some kind of value placed on that inventory.
I thought they said on the TxDOT material that we weren't paying for, we didn't have to keep an inventory on that,
don't.
just on material we purchased from Brontech.
The
So-
material
I'm not,
you
right,
purchase.
I'm not speaking solely on TxDOT. I'm talking about your inventory as a whole, your
The
your
yard that you
material,
buy.
your yard, correct.
It's a purchase material.
Okay. Okay,
Would you clarify that and let us know?
Sure.
What we need to do?
we were waiting on agenda item 15, adjournment at 9:53.